It seems that many Americans are not experts when it comes to managing their finances, and they often end up broke month after month. The cycle of overspending leaves people poor, even if their income puts them well above the poverty line. A household bringing in $75,000 a year or more is considered higher income, yet a third of those households are living paycheck to paycheck, according to a 2016 survey from SunTrust Banks. Where is all the money going? Okay, so you might have a good job and be bringing in a monthly paycheck, but then your bank balance is still in the red at the end of each month. It's not an uncommon theme, and from what we've discovered, there are many reasons people find themselves stuck in this frustrating economic cycle. Let's take a look. 1. You're not making savings a priority. Whether you're saving for a house, for that new car, or simply for your retirement, you will never reach your goal unless you make savings a priority. Many people think that putting small amounts away will never really add up, but it does, and when it comes to savings, putting that little bit away each paycheck will eventually become the larger amount you'd planned on. Personal finance expert Philip Taylor of PT Money tells us that when you get paid, make sure you are saving those first few dollars for your future. Do it automatically each pay period, and you're more likely to stick with it. You get ahead financially by making savings a priority. 2. You want that brand new car. Yep, we all like a nice new shiny car, but according to an article by insurance broker Trusted Choice, your brand new car can lose up to 11% of its value the moment you drive it off the lot. In 2015, the average cost of a new car was $33,560, and you stand to lose $3,691 by the time you get home and park it in your driveway for the first time. Let's say you purchased that car brand new and drove it for 10,000 miles. You are paying $3.36 per mile, plus taking a hit on the value for depreciation. Now let's say you buy a 5-year-old used car for $10,000 and drive it for that same 10,000 miles. Those miles only cost you $1 each, and it holds its value a lot better. 3. You do not set financial goals. You can have all the conviction in the world, but if you do not have solid goals outlining how much you want to earn and save, and how you intend to get there, you're probably relying on luck to shift from poverty to prosperity. Writing these goals down is a good start. If you have goals that are set too high or maybe set too low, you will be either discouraged or bored, so set realistic goals on your finance and investment ideas. If a goal feels too big, start by breaking things down. For example, maybe you need to save up at least $6,000 within 6 months. Focus on the $1,000 you need to put away every month, instead of the end goal. 4. You don't have a budget. A Gallup poll tells us that as many as 68% of Americans do not have a budget. If you also don't have one, then start with a basic budget using the 50-20-30 rule. 50% of your net income on housing, food, transportation costs, and utility bills, 20% into savings or paying off debt, and 30% to spend on yourself. It's important to remember that this is based on your net income, your income after tax. Don't make budgeting decisions on your total pay or you'll be very disappointed when taxes start being deducted and you wonder why you're still struggling to make ends meet. 5. You treat yourself too often. For some of us, the 50-20-30 rule can sometimes look more like 50-0-60 because you're maxing out spending on essentials, saving nothing, and accumulating debt with additional spending. Whether it's eating out, buying new clothes, or taking too many short vacation breaks, it doesn't matter. It takes discipline and lifestyle changes to correct overspending habits. If you're in this zone and you don't make the necessary corrections, you may keep finding yourself out of cash. 6. You're ignoring those big debts. Avoiding bills creates a bigger debt. It's obvious, right? But when debt is accumulating, it's easy to become anxious and continue to ignore the issue. Failing to manage your debts only makes them worse, according to Robert Farrington, founder of The College Investor. A lot of young adults are burdened by student loans and other debt, yet they don't realize there are a lot of options out there for them. For example, for student loans, there are tons of programs that can help with lower payments and even forgiveness. But you have to take positive action and seek out these programs. 7. You prioritize today's happiness over tomorrow's financial freedom. According to Luke Landis, a speaker and personal finance writer at Consumerism Commentary, people who should be in good financial shape may not be, often because the decisions they make aren't aligned with their future financial needs. Making conscious decisions that require some thought about the future isn't as satisfying at the moment as choosing something that they perceive to have an immediate positive effect on happiness. So if you want to have a decent bank balance, it's time to look at the long-term picture, not simply splash out and enjoy today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel.